Hey everybody, I'm bored. I'm just sitting here with my coffee. So I thought I'd come on quickly now and say hey to you guys that are already here. Can you hear me and everything, Ali? Can you give me a thumbs up or whatever? I am not looking at the YouTube screen. I'm looking at the StreamYard one. And I think I've told you before, if I've got the YouTube off to the side, it's not in sync and it really puts me off. The shape will be here shortly. Oh, excellent, Ali. And you can see me too. All good. What? You really can't see me? Are you joking? It looks like I'm on. Oh, wait. I'm glad you can hear me now. You really can't see me. I don't know. Can anyone else not see me? Black Cat, can you see me? Oh my God. Oh, do you reckon it's because technically it's not live yet? Stuff to find. No, I won't be a happy camper if I've mucked this up. Oh, we could treat it as a podcast. Hello, welcome to Doof Doof Paranormal's podcast. It's all right. It must be something weird because my camera's on. I can see me in the StreamYard thing on my computer. But you have a picture. All right, bear with me. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll stop the camera. So, okay, and I'll start the camera. What about now? Can you see me now? Jason's sending me photos. Maybe he's trying to... Wait a minute. Oh, I don't know. I know. I'll go out. And well, hang on. The bubble background. Oh, maybe that's what I'm doing. It's all right. I'll get rid of the bubble background. Ta-da! Now can you see me? We can't just have bubbles. Different color bubbles are good though. You must be able to see me now, yeah? Yeah? You can see me okay? It's a good thing I came on early and ironed out all these issues before the shape jumps on. Yay! I fixed it. I've even put on all my special. I put on my crown. I put on my jewels. It is a shape after all. We've got to impress. Hey, Octagon, thank you for subscribing to me. I saw your name pop up before. Excellent. I hope I don't disappoint. Heather, you're in there too. Hello, Heather. Come hither with Heather. Hey, and guys, if you have a channel and you want to drop a link, you can do that in my chat by doing hashtag and then just write share. So hashtag, no gap, just I'll show you. I'll do it now. And then you just do that. I think it'll work for me. You just do that, hashtag share, and then the next box that comes up should be your channel and the link to it. So I'm happy for other people to do that if it's helpful to you. Thank you, Ali. I do try. I think Jason could be lurking, although I should really read his message, shouldn't I? But I don't like reading messages when I'm on a live. Give me a second and let's see. Jason's very kindly made a there we go. He's lurking. Thank you, Jason. He's there somewhere. There he is. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. But anyway, I think the shape is also lurking. That's my understanding. And he will pop his head in any moment now. I think he just wants to check I'm not a nut job first. Although looking at me, I'm here to hang out a little. How are you? I was telling everybody Jason has done, firstly, he's had a haircut and has trimmed his beard. And what else have you done, Jason? He built a fire pit and sent me a picture of the fire pit already getting used. So it's been christened, which means it works, which means that I can sit around it and know it's not going to, explode or anything. No, I don't know. It should. Let's have a look. Mine came up. Sometimes I've noticed it can be a little bit slow in sharing, but we'll see. It's supposed to do it. Someone else try it. Other people must have channels, but it should work. It sometimes takes a while. Yeah, Black Cat, cheer up. We can't have Suki Lalas. You got to be. Everything will be fine. Okay. Just double checking. Yes, do hit the like button and share because the shape. It's not just me. The shape is coming. Oh, I hope he is. I hope he doesn't let me down, but I'm sure he won't. I thought I haven't told Shape this, but I thought when he comes on, you know, Jason was supposed to be doing the 5 haunting questions with me, but he has declined to do so until such a time as I am in person with him. So that's okay. But you know, I've done the 5 haunting questions, so I just thought I'll ask the Shape my 5 haunting questions. And if anyone wants to throw out a silly question for me to ask him, because you know I usually always ask a silly question. You know, sometimes I'm not quite sure what's silly enough. Oh, good on you, Heather. You know, I was going to go for walks. I had full intention of going for a good 2.5 kilometre walk every day until I got to America. It lasted 3 days. I'm a shocker. I just get too busy. I've got the gardening to do. I've got animals to look after. You can hear the dog in the back. So, yeah. Did it work for you, Beth? Let's have a look. Yep, it worked for Beth, so I'm not sure. Try again, Jason. I don't know why yours didn't pop up unless... yeah, I did. But anyway, there you go. But yeah, so I think... what was that? Have a silly question. Slippery. Is slippery in nipple a drink, Heather? It is, isn't it? And the other one, yeah. I don't even know what's in that. Maybe you can give me the recipe. Yes, I decided to go and pamper myself. So now, no offense to anybody, but now I feel like I could honestly do a drag show. What do you reckon, Heather? Could I? I reckon I could go down the big lipstick. I thought I'll go shout myself. I'll go shout myself and have a bit of a pamper. And my friend Cassie, hey Dee, my friend Cassie has sometimes, I'm not giving away secrets. Cassie will wear the little false eyelashes. Hello, Crow, I love you. She'll wear the false eyelashes and they always look so pretty. And I thought I'll go and do it, but they're glued on, so I can't just take them off. So now I'm not sure. I can always trim them up later if you all think they look silly. Yes, the crown is special for, well, you know, I wear a crown anyway, but I can see someone really, really handsome in the background. I'm going to ignore you all while I fangirl, okay? So hold on. Say g'day to the Shape. Hey.
Howdy.
Hello. I told you I'd fangirl for about 5 minutes because I've got you on. But I tried to get it out of my system a little bit by saying hello to everybody before I got you up. So there you go.
Fantastic. Let me brighten this. Trying to get the lighting set up here. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you good. Yep.
Awesome.
And you look fine. And you're wearing your blue mask today. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. Adventures with Beth says hello. Everyone's going, yay, hello. Raquel says hello. Rick and Havoc's giving you a heart. They're all here for you. Crow's here.
Crow Judas in there. I see him. Cemetery Road's in there.
Yeah. Good.
Allie and Dee.
Yeah.
Raquel. Dee.
Yeah.
Rick and Havoc. She's awesome.
She is good value. So there you go. Yeah, I was just telling everybody I thought I might just hit you with some silly questions today, but just a chat. But I have this other thing where I ask people stupid questions. Oh, they're not stupid questions. They're interesting questions, but I'll usually throw in a stupid one. You know how it goes.
I like stupid questions anyways. Everybody knows everything about me anyway, pretty much all my back
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
anyway. So
That's right.
yeah,
So I don't really need to. Everyone that's in here now knows what you do on your channel. So I don't have to say, hey, Shape, tell us about your channel and what you do. So I don't even really need to ask you that because everybody knows. I don't think, is there anybody here that does not know what Shape does? And if there is, shame on you. Hey, Maiko. Hi. And everybody, I'm really sorry. I asked one of my children, when the Chihuahua starts to bark, can you please go and get him and keep him quiet? Yes, Mum, not a problem. So forgive me, because in the background there is a Chihuahua barking. So I can't help it, because that would mean I'd have to get up and move and strangle him.
yeah, my mom loves Chihuahuas. She's owned one ever since I've been born. She's had like them little teacup Chihuahuas that think they're like pit bulls, and they sit there shaking, looking at you, and act like they're real bad and scary. And
Yep,
you could
and
flip one, and their eyeballs would pop out of their head.
Tell
We
me
got
you've
little
never done
rats.
that. Yes, like a rat. Dan Tex says hello. Hi,
Oh,
Dan Tex.
Dantax.
Yeah,
Miko's in there. I see him.
yeah.
Black Cat, I see you too. Come,
Strangle yeah.
Hitler and Heather. Come hither and Heather. I actually said come Hitler.
Oh,
Whoopsies.
No, we don't want Hitler here. Thank you very. Oh, geez, goodness me.
Yeah, I went to that haunted location today too. I just went there to look around. That house is spooky of the daytime. That supposed to be haunted. It's
where
right
did you
near.
go?
It's right near where I live. Actually, it's a 2-story house. They're renovating to move the family in there pretty soon. But it's supposedly a lot of history with that house, and a lot of people supposedly seen a lot of stuff. So I figure, you know what, I might as well investigate it. A lot of people said I haven't investigated enough, which I never catch anything. I mean, but I'll do it. It's an easy video.
So did you catch anything, Shape?
Not yet. I mean, I haven't actually went there to investigate, but I've heard everything from a ghost of a soldier. Now the basement's creepy. The basement looks like a big coffin.
Yep.
Yeah, I was down there. I was waiting. It reminded me of that movie Fright Night. It was gives you a creepy feeling, but we'll see.
Crow's asking you a question. What's your question, Crow? Shape. Would you ever consider getting spinning wheels for your shop?
Spinning wheels for my show. I will just for you, buddy.
He'd have to give out prizes or something.
Yeah, I've still got a lot of stuff to mail out too. It's ever since I did that cyber yard sale, it's a lot of that stuff went faster than I thought it would.
Oh, but that's good. I did feel. I'll tell everybody. I think I've told a few people how stupid I am. What's the name of that movie Cotton and Candy come from, Shape?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Right. I know what movie you're talking about, but I wasn't really familiar with it. So when Shape said he was having his yard sale, I saw Cotton and Candy, and I love Cotton and Candy. When you would bring Cotton and Candy out on one of your shows, I'd be like, oh, it's Cotton and Candy. So I sent the Shape a message, and I said, oh, I'll buy those from you, because I thought you'd made them yourself. I thought I was so cute. He made these little puppets and he called them Cotton and Candy. So once he told me what they were, I thought, oh yeah, no, I can't.
I ain't that skilled. I made I had help making a sock puppet, but no, I don't have skills to make puppets and
stuff. Hi Tanya. Yes, I'm the fairy queen today.
Tanya.
I'm wearing yeah. Watch how you say it. She can get evil.
There's
Tanya.
Vol Lady 2001. She's awesome. I see her in all my. There's Rudy Marie. I see you too.
Oh, hey, Rudy. Rudy Marie. Yeah, no, so I felt a little bit silly, but that's okay. The shape forgave me. Crow forgives me all the time. Shape forgave me because I didn't really know. But yeah, so there you go. That's me. Hey, Rob Dog. Ugh. So because everybody does know who you are and what you do, but I don't really know why you started doing it. You've probably told everybody. I know you do it and you started a channel and stuff, but it was
Hmm.
just that something got under your skin and made it sort of like freaking sick of all these fakers.
Yeah, well, I can tell you exactly what caused it. I was just watching YouTube, looking for some pretty spooky videos, and every time I'd click on one, whether it was Mo Sargi or whoever, I was like, okay, this, I didn't know that these were staged when I first clicked on them,
Hmm.
and I was watching them, and I was like, these are, they're faking it. I could tell like right away that they were faking it. I was like, man, and the way they acted like they were scared, I don't know, it just struck a nerve with me. I was like, man,
Mhm.
mm-mm. And I was going to make a couple of videos just, to kind of say my piece. And the videos did better than what I thought they would. And I said, well, there's other people out there that think the same way I do. So might as well just make videos.
Yep.
And I kept going.
And look at you now.
Yeah, not far from 20,000 subs. It's about 600 people.
Well,
And we'll be there.
you'll yeah, you'll get there. No worries. No worries at all. What's that? Adventures with Beth. There's a faker live right now. Did I say that out loud? What? Who? Where? Not me. Not the shape. None of us fake. Oh, I've got nothing to fake anyway.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Invite them on. Invite them on. If they're live, tell them to come on over this side.
Yeah, send them a message. Say the shape would like to talk to them. I don't. I was watching the one. I watch all of your videos, but the one with the just was it yesterday you put it out? The one with Omar.
Yeah, yeah, but
Um, or the
yesterday, I
one that
believe,
got
yeah.
yeah. Oh, I laugh. I just sort of think when they're doing it, really bad acting too. Like
Oh yeah, that kills me. It's and plus they made their videos longer. They used to be like 15 minutes long, 20 minutes long. All the boring stuff they at least cut it out. But now you got to sit through 2 hours. I could watch I could watch the Titanic faster than watching one of their videos. And you got to cut all that boring stuff out of them. Going, hey, look at this light switch. It's spooky. Ooh, look at that chair over there. That's scary. That's a strange looking. My dude, shut your face. It really eats at my nerves.
it is like once you pointed out too. Like sometimes I'm just as guilty. I watch things and I think, oh, not anymore. But I used to watch things and go, geez, why is this not on the news? Like if that's real, oh my god, where's the
Exactly.
news report? Where's the scientists trying to get
That,
to the bottom of it?
that's what I say. It happens every day. You can operate two YouTube channels and a TikTok with all the paranormal stuff that you have. So you should be able to bring a scientist to your house and say, hey, there's a portal to hell right
Yep.
here on my wall. You do your thing, and maybe we can advance technology or something. I don't know, but
I know.
no, they
I
don't.
know.
They don't do that.
And even who said Mominator 7. Hello, Shape wanted to come in for a quick
Mominator.
hello. Yeah.
Oh, she's awesome. Mominator. She is a she. I think. Yeah, she's a she. Sometimes I've
She's
actually called people, because the profile picture, or not the picture, but the profile name sometimes is not man or woman or whatever you call yourself. And sometimes I'll say, "That's awesome, dude." They're like, "I'm a woman." I'm like, "Oh, what?" And I'm like, "Hey, lady," and they're like, "Oh no, I'm a dude." I'm like, "But yeah, Mominator, yeah, that would be that would be a lady." Okay,
so long as you say hello. Hey, Joe. Joe
she's
from
awesome.
Antidepressants just popped in. Come here
Lab
with her.
15, I see you.
or who else? Or I'm glad you're onto it as well. Oh yeah, there you are. Hi, Lab 15. Heather says, I love the way you go through evidence as well, because some of the fakes are elaborate and you have some
Oh,
amazing skills to pull the editing apart.
yeah. It's and I'm learning as I go too. It's not like I had it all figured out. I watched so many behind the scenes of actual movie making and horror films and all that I learned a lot. But when I started YouTube, I had to like learn how to apply it, not just know it by what they're telling me, but I had to learn how to do it with editing software. And that right there, it took a little while, but I finally learned how to kind of. I could recreate anything they make. I mean, anything they do now, I can recreate it. But they're getting smarter. I'll give them that. They're starting to learn because they see what all the debunkers are catching them on, and they're like, well, they're catching us, so we're going to have to figure out a more creative way to do it. But when they do it, sometimes they make more mistakes, like, Omar's legs in a video of him laying in the floor like an idiot.
Yeah,
And
that was
yeah.
that was a good one. I just
Yeah,
thought,
I was like, wow.
yeah, clear as day. There's his legs, and off comes the thing off the shelf. Like, yeah, I just, yeah. Some of them are some of them are obvious, but then sometimes you've got to be quick. Like if the way they edit it is, if you just pay attention to the fact that they're saying, "Oh, look at that over there," and you look at what they're saying, you could miss the other bit. But that's where you do what you do and you pick them up on it, which is good.
Anybody in the comments they could tell you it. Oh my goodness, it's bad. Lord, sometimes I'll be sitting there, I'll be editing a video, and I'll get like halfway through it, and you just feel like pulling your hair out. You're just they drive me insane when they get there and they start acting, and it just, because I know what they're doing, and you just want to jump through the screen. That's what I do. Maybe I got a temper problem or something, but yeah.
No, some of them. Raquel is asking you, do you think that AI is going to make it a little bit harder to debunk?
It's possible. I don't know that much about AI, but hey, if they can apply it, I guarantee it. I mean, look how easy visual effects are now. Now you don't have to be a professional to do a visual effect. It's one button push away, and there you go. It's that easy. And but as that happens, the tools that the bunkers can use is, it's advancing as well. So the more that advances, you're going to catch up. But the thing about it is they always make mistakes. No matter how good they are, they're going to make that one mistake, because you can only lie and deceive so much before you accidentally leave an edit in.
Yep.
The fam, he's bad. I mean, I know he's blind, and I think he edits his own video, so that's why he left Omar's legs in the video. He didn't see him. But
I shouldn't laugh, but that's Australian humour. Heather will know where I'm going. Sometimes you just laugh at people's bad luck.
Well, I mean, honestly, though, he says he's blind, but is he really? Is he really blind? Because he edits from his phone, so, and that's a small screen. So if he's editing from his phone, he has to have some kind of vision. And he's stumbling around through the dark. He's acting possessed. He's walking up these steps. I'd fall and kill myself, and I got 20/20 vision. So I don't see how blind he is.
And that one you did with the little boy that was possessed, and that just all I could think, and I commented on that one, all I could think was that poor child being, quite obviously he's moving things, and that was easy to see, but the very fact that the child is being encouraged to do that's so sad. So that he's at an age where he'll think, oh well, mum or grandma told me to do it, so I'll do it. But like you said, who was it that was investigating that one?
That was Foreman Four Brothers, I believe.
Yeah, and I mean they picked up on it, which was good. Instead of,
yeah, I was pretty pumped about that. Oh, and they did send me. They sent me the footage that I asked for, the camera angle that they never showed. But when I went to retrieve the footage, it had already expired, and I was like, expired. I guess you got a time limit on when they send you something, you go to get it. But
Yep.
yeah, they did send me the camera angle, so I have
Well,
a
that was,
gut feeling they're probably telling the truth. So
yeah.
yeah, so
Well,
good
that's
on
all
them.
right. Yeah. And I was going to ask you, because sometimes you're completely not about ghost debunking or anything, but how
Yeah,
many pets do you have? I know you've got cats.
yeah. I got one I call Fats. Fatz. He's just a chubby cat that just happened to wander at the house outside one day and never left. And Brat, the inside cat, and Stripe.
Oh, so you've got 3. Crow's
Yeah,
got 8. I've got 3. I don't think any of mine. Oh, mine are asleep on some boxes over there, not going to make a
Crow's
appearance.
got 8 cats.
Crow does have 8 cats. I don't. He definitely didn't start with 8, but he does now.
I could make a joke, Crow, but I'm going to be bigger than that, and I ain't going to do it. But I could.
I'm sure he wouldn't care. Unless he's fallen asleep. Have you fallen asleep, Crow, or are you still there, mate? He's cheeky like that. I'll be talking to him sometimes and he'll be in alive, and then the poor little bugger goes off for a little nana nap. But there
Oh
you go.
yeah. He I know all about his napping. He's messaged me about it. I'll just keep that on the down low. But yeah, I know all about his napping. But hey, good for him. Good on him. He
He needs his
needs
rest.
that rest, and he needs that help.
Yes,
He's a good guy.
he is a good boy. Tom Skalenka. Shape, have you ever seen a ghost or have had paranormal activity happen?
One time, and I think I told it in that one live stream. But hey, a lot of these might not have heard it. I'll tell it real quick though. It
Yeah.
was I was like 10 years old. I was with my cousin, and we was in my papa's old house. He had done moved out. My mama had passed away recently, and it was like 1993, 92. I was about 11, maybe 12, somewhere in that early 90s. And we were in this back room. We were having a seance. We'd watched a movie that had these people holding candles and holding hands, just doing crazy stuff. And we decided to do it and lit candles. We was in that back room, and there's steps like right on the wall there. And we were acting goofy, going, show yourself, make yourself known, all this other stuff. And all of a sudden, we heard these heavy footsteps just stomping down the steps. Sounded like it weighed 500 pounds. Sounded like Bigfoot in cowboy boots. It was huge, whatever it was. So we hear it. And we're pretty scared. We take off, run to the door. He grabs the doorknob, turns, pulls, and the doorknob comes out in his hand.
Oh.
And I'm behind him, and we hear this thing beating on the door to the cellar because it's locked from the outside. And it's got a padlock, and you can hear the padlock. Every time it hit the door, the padlock will go pa-ching, pa-ching, pa-ching. I'm glad that lock was on there, or whatever it was. And he finally got the doorknob back in, and we took off. But yeah, that really happened. It was but that's the only thing that's ever happened. I don't know what did that. I don't know what it was, but that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get you got out? You took off. It was all right.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gone. I would if he ain't got that doorknob back in, I would have made a new door. I was whatever it was. It sounded huge. It really did sound like a bear. But the thing, like I said, the padlock was on the outside of the door, so nobody can get access to the attic. So whatever's in the attic, I don't know how it got there.
A raccoon in cowboy boots.
Yes.
I've got a
well,
thing. It's all right.
it could have. If it was an animal, it was a bear. That's all I can say. If it was an animal, it was huge. But yeah, it very well could have. It could have been it could have been a bear that my uncle got drunk and locked it up in the attic by accident. I don't know, but I just know what I heard. It was spooky.
I stayed when I went to Virginia City last year. I stayed in the miners' cabin. And that place rattles around, and it was a real windy night. One night that I was in there was really windy. But they've got a pussycat that lives in the hotel, and the the pussycat, I tried to kidnap it so it'd come in and sleep with me, because I didn't really like being there by myself. I won't do that again. I didn't see any ghosts. I just yeah. So there you go.
So you've never had no like actual paranormal like real happen to you or what?
Well, paranormal stuff, happened, but not like I had one time at band camp.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I know, it's a good one. Well, I did. My father-in-law passed away by. I've got to be careful what you say on YouTube, don't I? Let's just say he had an argument with the rope, and the rope won. And I went that day to the home where it happened, and was sleeping in a room that night where his wife had slept the night before. They'd had words, and she said, "I don't want to listen to you whinge anymore. I'm going to the spare room," and that's where I spent the next night. So the evening of the morning that he did that. And I wasn't asleep, I swear to God. And everyone says, "Oh, it might have been it could have been my imagination." Maybe I did fall asleep and I just don't remember. But I know I thought my son had woken up and was looking at me, because I could feel someone looking at me, but I knew it wasn't my son because I looked at his cot and he wasn't standing up looking at me, and I slowly raised my eyes to sort of my face level, and the person who had done that to himself was standing there in stripy pajamas and leant down and basically yelled at me like, "Rah!" like that, which is really weird. I screamed, shook my husband, and I was sure I was awake. And I didn't know what he had passed away in, what he was wearing, but apparently he didn't get dressed. Apparently he was wearing he had blue striped pajamas. So could have been my imagination, could have been a ghost, but I will never swear on it. But it was just awful timing. But yes, so that's probably about it. Oh, bye, Dee. Go back to work. All you Aussies, back to work. Go on.
Bye, Dee. Thank you for dropping by as well.
Yeah, Dee's off. Oh, golly. But yeah, no. And then when I was with Jason and Cassie in the Washoe Club, I finally, you know, when everyone says shape, that they get the goosebumps and the chills and things.
Oh yeah.
I always kind of thought that was just you've got a chill, like you've got cold. It's cold and you've got goosebumps. But I did have my very first experience of that with Jason in the Washoe Club. We could smell a really strong, for me, it was like a pipe, like a very sweet smelling smell. And then with that, like electricity on my arms and all over my body. So I've never felt, and I'm old, so I've never felt anything like that. But that's I've never seen a ghost. I've never seen a shadow person. I've never seen or spoken to a demon. There's a first time for everything, of course, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, so far, no. So that's that's kind of what I just find it all very fascinating, though. Lots of things can happen sometimes, and you just can't explain what it is. But when I watch some of the things that like with what you do, like that glass sliding along it was well done. But that was no way. And there is no way that if a glass actually did that, slid across the bench, again, like we said before, you would be, oh my God, lights would be put on, you'd be walking around. You wouldn't just go, "Oh, isn't that interesting?" and then head to the next room.
Yeah, exactly. No. And they always had the camera right there. Perfect for the shot every time. So, look at them dolls up there. Not the glass that we got the camera aimed at. I'm talking about the dolls up there. Don't worry about the glass. It's about to move. Just look at those dolls. We didn't see them last time. Like, come on, dude.
I know, and it's just a little bit too much. But I do appreciate what you do. I know. I can't even remember how I started watching what you do. I think it was Crow. I think Crow said, "Go on over and watch Shape." And then I know you may, You know I love your animations. I just love the animations. Whenever I tune in to watch, I know I want to watch what you've debunked, but most of all, like when you did the little one the other night with the dog, and gave it little red eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I love the dog.
I
That's
love
the
that
best part of
dog.
the video.
But that other guy, he's all that one a few weeks ago spooked me out where he was staring at his wife and the
Uh,
dog was beginning, you could tell the dog was beginning to get worried, like, what are you doing, dude? And come over, and then he didn't like he's some people are getting
yeah.
nutty. And then wasn't there a noise and that put him off? So he had this stare, and then there's something, a noise moved, and he went, "Oh, what was that?" Oh, you
I
want to
just
invest?
I I just look at it from the dog's point of view, like what the dog sees on a daily basis. A dude running around in his underwear and a t-shirt, throwing strings over this, shooting lasers, and hitting the wall, and then running over to his camera. And I'm like, that poor dog. Come on now.
And what gets me is his wife sleeps through it all. I'm assuming it's his wife. I don't know.
Somebody better check her pulse. Might not be asleep.
And then I'm just like, oh my goodness. So that's what I mean. I watch you do stuff like that, and I laugh. Like, I'm just laughing now. I just laugh, and I just think that is so hilarious. And I reckon you should do more of them. But I especially loved the one you did months and months ago. What, last year? The one, the one where all of the cartoon creators meet in a haunted house. I think you had it as.
Oh yeah, the old
Like,
YouTube
first there's
slasher deal. Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god, I couldn't stop. I watched that a few times. I just laughed, and the noises. But anyway, that's me fangirling again.
No,
Anybody else?
you
Anybody
you
else?
you'll like my new one because I got
Oh,
a new one that's like new and improved, better animations and everything. I just few finishing touches, that thing would be ready to go.
oh,
It's a
excellent,
good one.
excellent. I'll be looking for it. I hop on a plane to come to America on Sunday, Sunday my time, and I arrive in America on Monday morning. Monday morning, 9:30. I'm pretty sure. Jason's probably still lurking. I did look on a map. I thought, oh, I wonder how far Virginia City is from where I'll be. It says 7 hours. I'm like, 7 hours, but there you
Virginia
go.
City. I
Yeah.
ain't sure. Virginia City is that in
Oh,
Virginia?
no, you're in Virginia. It's a
Yeah,
pity you're
yeah.
not in Virginia City. I'd buy you lunch, but there you go. But I will be in Virginia City for a whole week. I like it there. Have you been there, Shape?
I don't know. I don't think I. In fact, I've only been to like a few other states besides Virginia itself. I've been like Tennessee. I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina. Pretty much everything on the eastern side, up and down, pretty far both ways, above Virginia, below Virginia on the East Coast. I've never been like the West Coast or Midwest or out in that area. Like to,
I
but
re-
I ain't been
yeah, I
there.
reckon you'd like Virginia City. I like it. I like it because everyone there is friendly. Well, I found them to be really friendly, but it's really just you go into Virginia City and it's honestly like just stepping back in time. Like, yeah, there's cars in the street, but all the buildings and the mountains are just there. And everyone in here knows I love the wild horses. There's wild horses that wander around. So I do not feed the wild horses carrots. I do not. I do not. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to going there. I bought myself a ticket to go to the Sutro Tunnel. I think that's what it's called, Sutro Tunnel, which is in Virginia City. And that's on Mother's Day. And I figure I'm a mum. That's my Mother's Day present.
Right, right.
Joe from Entity 7 says you don't live too far from where he lives.
Yeah, yeah. Me and old Joe, I got plans with him coming hopefully pretty soon.
Yeah, he mentioned somewhere up. Sorry, Joe, I didn't flash it up, but something about going to investigate with him or something.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
that it?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Ali, I don't give any carrots at all to the Mustangs.
There's
No.
Rob Dog and Black Cat and Miss General. Hello. Adventures with Beth. Hello. Tom,
Yep.
I see you.
He's lurking. Yeah, I was going to say to Jason, hey, Jason, how far is the shape from where we've got to go? But I'm
There's
not
Laws. Hello, Laws.
Yeah, Loz popped in. It's because it's what day is it, guys? Thursday. It's Thursday here in Australia, and it's 2:38 in the afternoon. So I know Loz, the bobblehead queen, Loz is at work, and Tanya is in New Zealand, and you're a couple of hours ahead of me, Tanya. Yes, so it would be 3:30, 4:30 or so there. Yes, I like making my bobbleheads, but I'm nowhere in the vicinity of the shapes creativity with animation. But I'm learning. That's the important.
Hi, Angel Dawn. I see you too. Oh well, my animations. I had to learn those hitting the ground running too. But that's my favorite part of doing any video is
an animation.
Animations. Yeah, people seem to like them. That's why I put more in them than what I used to. I'd put like one little animation at the beginning, and that was it.
Yeah.
But now people like them so much. Now I have to do one in the middle, 5, 6 animations here.
Oh no, sorry, Shape. But I do. They make me laugh. I laugh out loud every time, and I can go back and watch them again. If I'm feeling a bit down, I go and find one, especially the slasher one. I go find that, and I just crack up.
Yeah.
I just yes.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, it's therapeutic for me. I mean, like, if I don't like this particular YouTuber that much, I can like drop a chandelier on his head. I feel better about the whole thing. I don't know why. Maybe I got a little bit of something wrong with me. I don't know, but yeah, just I love it. That helps me. It makes me feel better, if that makes sense. It's just like, oh, look at him. He just got hit by a Toyota truck. And then it blew up. And I'm like, oh, I feel better.
Oh, no. Yes, it's good therapy. Oh, golly. Oh, there you go. Tanya just said it is 4:39 p.m. in New Zealand, where she is.
4:39 p.m.
Yep.
It's 12:40 in the morning here. Or, well, midnight, after midnight here.
So what time do you go to bed, Shape? Or are you going to work soon?
Well, usually I go to bed about 2 in the morning most times. Sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. It just depends on what kind of day I'm having. But I get up early.
So. Yeah, I'm an early riser as well. Hey, I should ask you, because I ask everybody else, do you believe in aliens from outer space?
100%. Yep, I sure do. And I ain't talking about the little green men type. I'm talking about like life on other planets. I know for a fact there is. It's mathematically certain that there is, but I don't know that we'll ever see them or find them. They might be too far away, but I know there's life somewhere. There's just too many planets, too many stars, too many solar systems, too many too many solar systems, just too many for not one planet to be livable besides Earth. It's just
absolutely. We'd be very, very up ourselves if we thought we were the only. I don't know if we're really intelligent, but anyway, I think there's a lot of other animals on the planet that are smarter than us. But yeah, I do too. I know crows right into the aliens, and every person I've asked that question has all said yes. No one said nah, not true. But I believe it to be the case. I want to see one though. I've never seen one. Just like I've never really seen a ghost. Not that I think I have. I want to see an alien.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you may have already and just don't know it.
Wow.
I've been talking to one and not know it. You never know.
You never know. Maybe crows. Like crow won't let anyone see him, so you never know. Maybe crow really is, and maybe the cats in the background, they're not really his pets. They're his dinner.
I wouldn't put it past him at all. That right, Crow. Hi, Kim. Kim, I see you. Kim Fitzgerald.
Oh dear. Well, someone asked a question, and I don't know who. Dayston said, Shape, what's your take on Smug Puppy coming back to YouTube? Firstly, who's Smug Puppy?
Oh, well,
a faker.
Well, yeah, probably the worst kind, to be honest. But they're pretty popular on TikTok, and when they came to YouTube, a couple of debunkers made a video on them. They got butthurt about it, took videos down, and then I guess a few people said, "Oh, they did that because they were getting bullied by the people that you sent and all this other stuff." But I'd have to see it to believe it. I don't send anybody to anybody's channel, but yeah, they can come back. They can make all the fake videos they want to make. It doesn't bother me none, but they will wind up in one of my videos. So that's the way I look at it.
Rudy Marie says shape is an alien. Confirmed. How did you confirm that? He's not an alien.
Rudy Marie would know. I am an alien. Well, I'm wearing a mask. It's why Crow is. We're trying to take over. He's trying to take over Florida. I'm trying to take over Virginia.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Well, does that mean you can both, do something and make me one as well? I'll take over Australia.
Yeah, we'll just plant people all over the place. We'll take over this area.
Oh, well,
if world, entire world of debunkers. The earth filled with debunkers. That's what we're doing.
Volady. Some names are a mouthful. Volady. Volady says that if you were to debunker, just gives us more content to debunk people.
There you go. But the best thing about it though is people learn. They watch the videos and they learn what to look out for themselves, and that helps a lot because I'll have people that email me a clip that's got a really awesome debunk in it, and that helps out a lot because that they're learning what to look for as well. So that makes me happy. That way people know what to look for. That way people ain't deceived. Like I said, I'm not trying to pull their subs away from them. I'm just trying to learn people before they get to that channel what to look for. That way they'll know themselves. I ain't worried about them unsubbing or anything. That's not what I'm after. I'm just educating people on, hey, this is what's happening here, and I want you to know. And if you want to go sub after that, at least you'll know what to look for, and you can be your own judge.
Yep. Well, I know a lot of people. Well, I'm one of them. I started to watch this sort of content. I'd always watched it. I watched the ghost hunters and all that sort of stuff years ago. Right. But I think I've told you before. But so my son was killed in a car accident. And something strange happened to me then that I didn't tell you before, but something strange happened to me then. And after that, I started to, just to help not go crazy, I started to watch things. And I started to think, whoa, if that's real, then that means that maybe he can hear me or whatever. So I'm okay now. I'm not loopy now, but I was pretty loopy. So if people can watch that sort of, those people make that content and be in a grieving state and believe that what they're showing is real, it's quite cruel. Yeah. It's cruel. Like, show the truth. I prefer to watch someone just sitting there and nothing's happening.
Exactly.
And nothing's happening, but they might sort of say, well, that was a bit strange, or well, that was a bit weird. But when you see things like Omar and all them doing all them fake things, you think, you know what, I'm reasonably positive if there was something there, it would have a lot more better things to do with its energy than throw a glass across.
That's another thing I can't make any sense out of. If I'm a person and I pass away and my spirit's walking the earth, I mean, the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up and, oh, look at that. I threw that. Did you see it? Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Exactly.
I would use that energy for something that a human being would use it for, maybe to get my message out or something like that. I'm not going to sit there playing in cupboards all night long and rattling chains and running up all over the place and throwing stuff. Why would I do that? That makes no sense.
No. I think, and that's the thing. I guess we don't know what we're gonna do when we go. But yeah, if you have that much energy, you're not going to do something stupid like that. I mean, I wouldn't think so. I think if you've got a little bit of brains about you when you're alive, surely when you're dead, surely
you would think
so like if you have the energy to pick up a heavy cup or a glass, find a piece of chalk and write a message.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly.
Because that's a lot lighter than the glass you're going to throw across the room. Or,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It don't make no sense to me. And the worst part for me about it is the YouTuber I can't stand more than all the rest of them are the kind that, like, if a celebrity passes away, they're right on it. Like the very next day they got a video on it. I'm talking to whoever,
yeah,
and
yeah,
right, like a day after, they don't even give the family time to grieve or anything, and that's what aggravates me more than anything. Cannot
yeah.
stand those people. Can't relate. Can't stand them.
Yeah, and I think for me personally, that's what aggravates me the most when these people do these things, because if those people have lost someone close to them that they love, I can't imagine for a minute, unless they're not very good people, why they
Yeah.
would think that was funny or interesting to do, to pretend that they were talking to the dead and give, because I can't talk for anyone in the chat because I don't know, but anyone who has lost a child or like a husband or even your mum or your dad,
Yeah.
the last thing you want to do is think that someone is making a mockery
Mm-hmm.
of that. So look, I watch it all because I hope that one day someone will find something, and probably never will, but geez, it'd be great, like, and get on the news. Look, the ghost of Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
He's said to do this. Oh yes, or Rudy Marie. Oh, they've caught
Rudy
Michael Jackson.
Marie.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
says they've caught Michael Jackson going hee
Hee
hee.
hoo. Man, I love it.
uh,
There's old Tom. I see you there, buddy. I
yeah, there's
see.
a lot of good people in here.
Oh yeah, the best.
Yeah. And look, I want to say thank you to everybody for coming in the chat today, because I know it's late in America.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah. And I know that a lot of my Australian people, it's, a work day. So, but it doesn't matter, because this will be fine. They can always rewatch. And
Exactly.
and if
Exactly.
I would be totally amazed if there's anyone in here who is not subscribed to you, Shape. But should there be a rare person in here that has not subscribed to Shape, 600 more, and he's got how many? 20.
20K. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And he's a good man. Like, there might be people out there who don't like him, and that's because they've faked things and they've been called out. And obviously they're not going to enjoy being called out. But I've never personally seen the Shape be really mean or horrible to anybody, even to really the people you call out. You're never really horrible to them. You just say, hey, well.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm a bit sarcastic, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get there. I don't call them, like, just blatantly calling them names and all that other stuff. And,
no, and actually, do they ever threaten you? Apart from the copyright things, do you ever get little nasty nasties?
Oh yeah. I've had email after email of people that hate my guts. Everything from death threats. You name it, I've had it.
Let me
You name it. But hey, I don't know, how things work where they're from, but hey, come see me.
Yeah.
Come on.
If they're going to go and see you, I'll come and help you. I might be a girl, a woman. I'm not a girl anymore. But I'll tell you what, ask Jason. I'll have a go.
Hey, I heard that, people over your area is pretty tough from what I hear, just like us Southern boys over in the United States.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah, a little bit. We're just, like, yeah, and Tanya will be able to tell you, people from New Zealand, the Maori people. You don't want to mess with the Maori, do you, Tanya? They're awesome and they're funny. And bring a group of Maoris with me, and
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then let these people have a go. They're doing the wrong thing. They've done the wrong thing. Just swallow it and deal with it and be kind. But
Exactly.
I personally think what you're doing is helping people like myself, anybody who has suffered a loss and thinks that they're watching these people and that they're real, like, no, there are real ones out there. And yes, they'll be bloody boring because they may not be catching anything, but they're trying.
Right.
So that's what you should want to watch. Like, don't watch the ones where all of a sudden something, bounces across the floor and hits someone in the head, or
Yeah, exactly. And as far as like Hope Paranormal, that when that has a tendency to do that a lot, I got a little undercover going on right now for him. And I can't wait to put this video out as well. It's going to be a banger, that's for sure.
Well, when's it coming out? Shape? When?
That one will be a couple of weeks because I got to get it. I got to get all the undercover material ready. Got to edit around it to keep it kind of anonymous. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I sent somebody undercover, and well, they volunteered. I didn't send them. They volunteered, and I thought, oh, okay, that's cool, do it. And can't give any more than that away. But yeah, it's going to be awesome.
This could be huge.
Yeah, it's going to show just how full of it Hope is.
Who said Joe is in the gutter again? Why is Joe in the gutter? Joe said, Karen just said, swallow it. LOL. Yeah, Joe's in the gutter. It's usually Crow. I'm sure Crow must have fallen asleep, because how Crow could not bite at something like that, I don't know.
You figured Crow would have jumped all on that one.
Now, Joe from Entity 7 Paranormal. So Karen don't like baby showers. What does that mean, Joe? What did I miss? He can tell me later. Well, Crow, if you are in there, it's your time to say hello and goodbye to the Shape, because I know the Shape has stuff to do, and well, frankly, so do I, because it's only the afternoon. It's 3:00 in the afternoon. I might go for a walk. The sun's out. What are you going to do, Shape?
Me, I'll probably do probably about 30 minutes hour editing, and then I'm going to probably crash. Today was a bit more busy than usual. It was went to a birthday party, and I don't know if you know how much energy a 2-year-old kid has, but they got a lot, and
I had 6 babies. I had 6 babies as I put up 5. I had 6 babies, so I know exactly how much energy they take.
Yeah, but yeah, I was sweating bullets. Then she puked all over me. I had to take 2 showers today. The first one goes like real sweaty, and then turning her around, and she got gagged up or something. She puked from my shoulder all the way down to my shoes. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, but it was fun. It was awesome.
Oh, geez. Well, I'm glad you had an awesome time being vomited on.
Yeah, it was. It was. Whew. And
All
there
right,
is Kim Fitzgerald. She's awesome. She's I like Kim. I think she's a rock fam. She's one of the most supportive people I've probably ever met too. She's real supportive. I see you, girl.
Yeah, she's subscribed to my channel, and she's always got a kind word. So have the rest of you. But yeah,
everybody in this chat's awesome. Yeah, I recognize these names and profile pictures just like that right there. So if I don't care if I got 2 million subs, it's the first few that you get you program into your brain, because you remember those people.
And it's the ones that stay with you from the beginning and give you encouragement,
Yeah.
Hey guys, what do you think of that? Was that okay? Or what do you reckon? Like, can I change something?
Yeah.
Were you happy with that? Because it's like we have, well, I'm speaking for you, beg your pardon. I won't speak for you. I love doing what I do because it's creative. It's fun to make it. And, and it's just, I enjoy doing it. It's like a hobby. And then the fact that I put it on the YouTube and people look at it and go, oh, that was funny, or, oh, I like that, or, oh, really? I think, oh, cool. Well, that's good. So someone else likes what I do, much like what you say that you started to do it, people liked it, and so you continued to do it. So,
Yeah.
well, I hope in a couple of weeks' time you've got the 20,000 subscriptions.
Yeah.
And I think,
Honestly, if I get to 20K, I hope I never get one past it. I hope I keep the community I got now. That's all I want. I could care less if another sub came along ever, and that's no why. I love the ones I got. That's all I want. I ain't worried about. I wish there's a way you could turn it off after you get to the amount you want. But a lot of people just
it's
want them to keep coming. Not me. I want the ones I got. That's it.
because it's like a family.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly.
And I did hear a big YouTuber, some young boy who's got something stupid like 10 million 10 million. And he was in a little live that was sort of off the radar a bit. And he said, I miss this. He said, I used to know all of my subscribers by name. He said, now I can't. There's too many.
Exactly.
And I thought, yeah, like he's got lots of money. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
that's great. But at the end of the day, it's nice to look in and see a familiar name. And especially if you're not feeling so great yourself, you can look at your comments or whatever. And anyone that says something horrible.
That's another thing. I'll be having a bad day, like a real bad day, depressed, whatever, and I'll go through my comments and just some of the nicest, awesomest comments, and it boosts you right up. You just feel a lot better.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It does.
But yeah, and it's like I don't know if you know some of these big YouTube gamers like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, but you can go back and watch their older videos, like 12 years ago or older, and you see them in the comments and they're engaging with all their subs and all this, and then you look at it now, you won't see a heart in the comments, but and that I've noticed that over the years, like bigger YouTubers, some of them just can't get to everybody. I understand that, but some of them just quit trying it. But you go back in their early days and you look and you see how just how happy they are. They're in the comments, they're having fun and all that, and it kind of makes you feel bad for them in a way. But also, and that's one thing I ain't ever gonna do. Like I said, once I get to 20K, that's my goal. That's it. I'll never ask for another sub. I'm just gonna, hey, if you want to sub, good. Don't, whatever. I'm happy with what I got, and the ones I got, that's the ones that's programmed in here, and that's all I want.
Yep. And that's the same. Like, I mean, it says me. Oh, I've got 180 subscribers, but to me, when I first started and I had 20 people, I thought, oh my God, 20 people are looking at this. Like it was a bit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, 20 people.
It ain't all about views anyway. It's about making stuff that makes somebody happy. People say your content helps me through my day. That's the ultimate comment for me. That makes my whole day. I love
that's what I mean. Now that I see a few more people like what I'm doing, and that's what I'm getting told. Yeah, like, oh, gee, thanks, Karen. That was funny, or whatever. And I'm always shouting out to other people because I think that's important. If someone says something, or I don't know, and I don't like fibbers, so I wouldn't know how to debunk, but that's not what I mean. I look more into researching places and think, where'd that stupid story come from? That's not true. Like, this is true. This is what the truth is. So, I don't know. I like it. I like talking to people.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
Yeah.
But I live by, like I said, the Mr. Beast. Everybody knows who he is, and I tell everybody that one piece of advice is real. Every time you make a video, try to make that video just 0.1% better than your last one. Every video. And after 100 videos, you're going to notice a big difference.
Yeah.
It really does work. Yeah. He's biggest YouTuber on the planet right now. I mean, not as far as subs, he's not, because there's corporations above him right now, but like these big old channels that's got a whole corporation behind them. But as far as, he's the fastest growing and the most viewed, and he knows what he's talking about, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it does work.
And the thing I like about him too is he just goes out and does nice things for people.
Exactly.
Gives them money. What? You're homeless on the street? No, here you go. Here's a place to go and live. Like, he does really nice things. But there you go. Yeah. Well, I'm going to end the live, Shape, but don't run away. I'll say goodbye to everybody, and then I want to say goodbye to you. So
All right.
it's just specials. So hey everybody, I'm going, and on Sunday I'm leaving for America. So every now and then I'll probably have to get Jason to show me how to do it. I do have Instagram. I haven't got the foggiest idea how to use the stupid thing. I'll work it out. But there'll be little lives and stuff. So look out for that. And please go, if you're not familiar with the Shapes channel, please go and check it out, because you'll love it. You'll laugh. Like, you'll also see some truths, but what I mean is, most importantly, you'll laugh. That's why I watch the Shape.
I'm crazy.
So
I'm
okay,
crazy.
bye everybody.
Bye, guys. I appreciate you.
Bye.